The moment the Jewish people first defines itself as a people was a moment recorded in the book of Exodus when we stood at the foot of the mountain amidst the thunder and the lightning, the smoke and the trembling, and we answered God's invitation in one voice, 2 words, Na'aseh v'nishma. We will do and we will hear. This was the signal that we could be trusted with God's Torah, that we would make it our own, as our confirmation students clearly are making it their own. And in that spirit, the covenant was struck. These 2 words, Na'aseh v'nishma, launched the Jewish people into the making of a distinct history for our people. According to the ancient rabbis, Shavuot is the anniversary of when we entered into this pact between God and the Jewish people. And so tomorrow night, we will welcome in Shavuot at 7 o'clock with a congregational service, followed by cheesecake, followed by an 8 o'clock Tikkun Leil Shavuot with our honored teacher, our honored rabbi returning to Holy Blossom Temple through the live stream, Rabbi Joan Friedman, who was the first woman rabbi to serve a Canadian congregation here at Holy Blossom in 1980. She now serves as the chair of the Reform Responsa Committee, which is a very esteemed position, once held by Rabbi Plaut, alav hashalom. And so she's going to be speaking about Reform Halacha and the evolution of Jewish law in a Reform Jewish context. So I invite you please to come and learn with Rabbi Friedman. If you'd like to go downtown for a late night tikkun, there will be outdoor study for everyone. And there are a series of teachers from across the city, including myself. So Shavuot is a great time for learning. Now it has been taught that the phrase Na'aseh v'nishma encapsulates the Jewish approach to a life of mitzvot. That is, first we will do, and then we will hear or listen, understand, discern. Only through a leap of action, as Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel teaches, do we make our way to faith. This has been the hallmark and the strength of our people, a people of action, known worldwide as a people of action. But, when the 10 Commandments appear for a second time in the book of Deuteronomy, there we find something surprising. Not once, not twice, but 3 times, the same verbs to do and to hear are written in the reverse order. God says, Shema Yisrael, listen, O Israel, to the laws and rules that I articulate and pronounce into your ears this day. Study them and take care, la'asotam, so that you might do them. The first instruction is to listen, to study, and only then to do with care. Next, the heads of the tribes and the elders speak on behalf of the people, pledging the echo of Sinai, but in the reverse order. Not Na'aseh v'nishma, but this time v'shamanu v'asinu. We will listen and we will do. And then once more the instruction is reinforced with clarity, v'shamati Yisrael, v'shamarta la'asot. Listen, O Israel, and take care to do them, as Adonai, the God of your ancestors, has spoken to you. So what is meant by this reversal? It's surprising, it's confusing, it's enticing. Why has the emphasis shifted from Exodus, Na'aseh v'nishma, to Deuteronomy, from we will hear, we will do, and then we will hear, to we will hear, and then we will do? Perhaps this comes to teach that while the Sinai moment required an immediate, even impulsive leap of action, in Deuteronomy, when we have had 40 years of wandering in the wilderness, and we sit on the edge of the land of Israel, something else is required of us. Perhaps Na'aseh v'nishma was required, necessary to establish the covenant in the first place, but Nishma v'Na'aseh is required in order to maintain it throughout the ages. Just consider how friendships are established and then maintained. First, we prove ourselves through our actions, through our deeds, by being there, by showing up. And what allows friendships to endure the passage of time? Then it's the listening. Listening carefully to the other, listening with empathy and full attention, so that we can know, in turn, how to act again, how to respond appropriately. That is the mark of loyal friendship. So Shavuot is the celebration of a kind of loyalty. On Sunday morning, our service will be celebratory with Hallel. It will be mournful with Yizkor. And in between, at the Torah service, we will welcome in the new babies born into the congregation and celebrate all the potential we see in them. We will welcome our Pirchei Kodesh society, that is, those who are loyal members to Holy Blossom Temple in increments of 18 years. Those who have been with us for 18 years, 36 years, 54 years, and, I'm not kidding you, 72 years. They will come and stand at the Torah. And we also will welcome our two incoming rabbis, Associate Rabbi Sam Kay and Assistant Rabbi Eliza McCarroll. The theme of Shavuot is about relationships between God and the Jewish people, between the Jewish people and one another. And tonight, the greatest example of that loyalty, that reinforcement and reiteration of the covenant is in how we are celebrating the teen leadership of Holy Blossom Temple. What I see in them is the passion to jump in with action, to say, yes, I will be one of those people who knows how to put myself in the right place at the right time to do the right thing. And that is the Na'aseh v'Nishma approach. And then I look at their parents and their grandparents and their teachers, and I think they bring another kind of wisdom, another kind of approach, which is that we should listen, we should learn, we should study, we should take a measured approach, and then decide how we will act in the world. Both of these taken together are the way of the world and the way that the Jewish people can make its mark on this world that is in so much need of healing and redemption.